Hey everypony, Burning Axe here from Brohov Productions, and welcome to another blind reaction. Today I am doing my reaction to My Little Dashie, the mini-movie, by Storm XF3. So yeah, I have no idea what this is going to be about. I heard that it's quite sad. Someone told me it was sad. So this should be very interesting. Whether or not I will shed any tears from this, I doubt it. But you never know, it's possible. And I'm also, judging by the title, it's got something to do with Rainbow Dash, my favourite pony. So this should be very, very fun. Now before I begin this, I just want to say a couple of things. Number one, shout out to Equestria Daily for actually accepting my my 100th video, my Little Pony PMV I did, my pony music video. So thank you very much, Equestria Daily, for posting that on there. That is amazing. Thank you so much. And also a shout out to just someone who drew this on screen now. Someone drew this. It's just in case I have any technical difficulties in the future, I'm probably going to use this one or two times. Also, I can't help but notice the BBA XRD in the top left there. I feel like someone's been watching something on my channel, which you probably shouldn't. Anyway, so, but you know, shout out to that guy. His name is... I can't remember. What is his name? Gaming Guy Tyler. I knew that. I was just testing you. I knew his name really all along. Gaming Guy Tyler. Shout out to that guy for drawing this for me. Anyway, but before I go insanely insane, let's get on with this video. So in 3, 2, 1, go.
The daily struggles I go through outweigh the small moments of joy I have.
Talking from the minute of the beginning.
Has helped.
It has.
It's still just another thing to give my hopes up on.
MLP in real life channel.
See a show
okay.
Or one of the ponies on a fan site, I recoil a little bit at the
based on a story by Rob Kakeran 53.
Peaceful scenery of their world. It's
we
so
present
hard to look at that beautiful world, having it so close to my grasp.
This guy's got a good narrating voice. My Little Dashie. I love this. The mini-movie.
Only to be stopped by my computer screen.
I know those feels, man. This is good filmography, or photography,
When I feel sad, I walk.
Whatever you want to call it.
When I feel tired, I walk. When I feel like walking,
I walk.
Walking has become my second life in a sense.
Second life.
At least half my day outside along the crumbling sidewalks and decaying
and I spend all my day inside all the time.
I live my life one day at a time.
This is really good.
Those days are uneventful.
Photography or whatever you want to call it.
Same routine.
This is a good camera.
I wake up, walk to work, walk home. Then I bum around until I go to bed.
Pretty average life.
I'll hang with my few friends, while other times I'll just play video games or watch Pony Friendship is Magic.
Yeah, boy!
Living in a dying city isn't very fun.
Why is the city dying?
This city was once full of life and color.
And now everyone's a zombie.
Now most of the houses are sagging. The businesses sit empty and abandoned.
Yeah,
and the open fields lay barren of the once great factories that helped drive the local economy. I never saw the city during those times.
Pretty bad place to live, then.
My mother started painting once everything crumbled beneath her feet, making the sad scenery before her look beautiful.
Cool.
Her masterpiece is of an open field that yielded to a parking garage. And over it, she drew this amazing rainbow. It's by far my favorite picture.
Rainbow Dash.
And I guess that's why I like Rainbow Dash the most out of all the other ponies. Her colors.
Because she's cool.
The amazing sonic rainbow.
Yeah.
All of that.
That's pretty amazing.
Reminds me of her picture.
Especially the double rainbow.
Today, as usual, I had walked to work. It was the same shit, just a different
I still can't
day.
get over how amazingly
people
done this is. This camera angle.
Pay for it and walk out with bags in tow. Now, living in this area, I see trash all the time. Boxes and plastic bags littered the streets.
Damn you, litterers!
Rarely would I see a cardboard box that isn't crushed in one way or another.
Just a nicely neat cardboard box.
Sad and alone among the broken concrete and overgrown grass. It doesn't move or stand out as if it was
I'm assuming there's going to be a point to
It's
this.
just an ordinary
It's a box!
cardboard box. Inside is a sleeping, Philly Rainbow Dash. There is not a physical or a mental
I am
or
speechless.
extraterrestrial way how this could be here. How
Yeah.
she could be here. In my gloomy, dark, and horrible world.
This is
The very
good.
first thought that runs through my mind, besides the initial Philly Rainbow Dash in a box,
Uh-huh.
is who in the world would give up a Philly Rainbow Dash?
What nutter would do such a thing? What a heinous crime. Hey, it's Rainbow.
My heart explodes. Twice. I have not smiled like this in years.
Those eyes, though.
Hi there. What are you doing out here?
Hi there. What are you doing in it? I'd be
I'm
like,
so
why are you
not
in
sure
this
how to
world?
handle this situation.
You're fake. You can't
Do
be
I take
real.
her home?
But, yeah, I'd
Do
be
I
so
call
confused.
somebody?
Don't
Who would
call
I even
anyone.
Call? She
Yeah.
would probably be taken off to some lab and experimented on.
Yeah, probably.
Honestly,
That's what
I
human
only
race
have
is
one
like.
choice here.
Stupid humans.
She has no clue what's going on. Where she
How do you know
is,
that?
Who I am, or anything else.
Did she tell you?
She's beyond the word lost. She's misplaced. Right now, there is nothing else that matters to me. My despair, my sore feet, and painful heart all go unnoticed, as nothing else can come remotely close to the feeling I have right now. This joy that I'm experiencing at this moment as I lay awake on my couch.
That's
She
awesome.
is here. She is real. Right now, she's my little pony.
Ah!
She's my little Dashie.
Title drop!
It's only been about
I
4
love
months
it.
since I brought the young Rainbow
She's
Dashie
my
to
little
home.
pony. Ha ha!
I did what little research I could on the matter, but I've come to no conclusions. I really have no idea why she's here, and quite frankly, I don't care. These few months with her have been the most amazing.
She's
time of my
she's
life.
staring down that whatever
She
that
has
is
opened
thing.
my heart
Spring.
to love and joy, amongst other things. Right now, she sits next to me on the couch.
That
as
is
I watch
so
TV.
fucking adorable.
She seems to enjoy the morning cartoons on the local
Ayo,
stations,
Shaun the
and
Sheep.
I've kind of come to enjoy them too. She acts a lot like a young kid would, but then again, why wouldn't she?
That is amazingly
Another
done.
amazing thing is she's been learning to talk.
Awesome.
Now, I'm not much of a teacher, or for that matter, a parent, but I'm doing my best to help her learn to speak and read.
That's awesome.
I've decided, since I actually don't know her actual birth date, I'm gonna make the day I found her her birthday.
September.
the
Wait,
17th.
why is September spelled
And oddly enough,
R-E
that's
instead of
the very
E-R?
same
That's
day that the
weird.
second season of My Little Pony
Hey.
aired last year. I
Discord.
quit watching the show after Dashie came into my life.
Oh,
There was
but
no
why?
reason for me to
You can watch it
continue.
together.
And honestly, I don't have a lot of time to myself.
Hey, Daring Duber. I like that he has one of those. That's great. Is that a thing? Can you buy those?
She's able to fully
I'd totally buy that,
communicate with
actually.
me now,
I don't
as
know
well
why.
as read English.
I don't even read
And
books.
she's
but
even
I'd totally buy
started to
that.
learn how to write with, you guessed it, her mouth.
Oh my
She tried
god!
to invent
Why?
something with her hoof so she could write.
Cuteness
But it seems
overload!
writing with her mouth is more natural than
Don't
moving
ever
with her.
do that again!
One thing that troubles me with her, though, every day she sits at a window looking outside. I'm not worried about her being seen by passerbys. I live on a dead-end street, so that's the least.
The
of
guy's
my
just like,
worries.
did I just see
Still,
there? I
Though
must
she
be going
hasn't said
crazy.
anything to me yet, I can see the hunger for fresh air in her eyes.
I mean, she is a
I
Pegasus.
really
She wants to
can't
fly,
comprehend
soar her
her life.
wings, and all that stuff.
I keep talking like she's going to be here forever. I know that isn't true.
Well, it might be.
One day, someday.
How did she even get into
She
this
will return
world?
home.
She did the double rain
Whether
boom and
that's
went to a
simple
different world.
poof
It
and
must have
she's
happened.
gone, or
Huh,
perhaps
that would
through
suck.
some other means. In my
It would
heart,
suck if she
I
just
hope
like
that never
fucking
happens.
disappeared, like poof,
But in my
gone.
head, I know it will. It's just a matter of when.
Hmm.
I do hope to get her outside sometime soon. I've
And
been
that'll be the
checking
sad
out some
part of the movie,
abandoned
when she
lots and
leaves.
former parks on my walks to and from work, seeing where the best location would be to take her. Funnily enough, it seems the field that I played at growing up was the best option. So that's when I decided I shall take her to the field. But how will I get her there? She's still relatively small, so I can hide her inside a jacket or something. And tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day anyway. I've been taking her to that old field for weeks in hopes that I could help her learn how to fly.
Been weeks already.
There's this large tree there with branches sticking out over a grassy terrace. The perfect spot for her to practice. If she falls and I can't catch her, At least she'll have something remotely safe to land on.
What,
She
grass?
fell a lot,
That's safe.
and I knew she would. There were many scrapes, cuts, and bruises towards her goal.
That sucks.
Finally, after many weeks of work, she did it. She flew.
She flies!
Now, it was only a short distance, about 50 feet or so, but still, she did it. She's a little scraped up, but she's beaming with pride.
That's pretty cool.
Another thing that had been brought to my attention. She asked me about having her own room, and I got to thinking and realized the house does have a spare bedroom, though my parents had filled it with my old school stuff from my younger years, as well as several of my old toys. You know, she might enjoy them, though she's
Rubik's
getting older.
Cube.
I'm not sure how entertaining they'd be for her.
Those bloody things, man.
But
I've never
if she has
finished
her own
one.
room, I can
He
give her
did.
her own things,
He's
so
good
that
at
she
them,
can
apparently.
feel somewhat normal. She is pretty smart for a filly and knows the difference between our species. However, she still knows nothing about her origin. She's just not ready yet. The only thing I can do is keep her happy.
How are you going to tell? You're from a cartoon series.
Today is a day for celebration.
You wouldn't
Today,
be able to tell her.
My little Dashie got her cutie mark.
Yeah, boy!
She didn't even know what it was until I had explained it to her.
Why do I have a
She's even
tattoo
more
on my
ecstatic
bottom?
than before. It was just a normal field outing, but this time she decided she wanted to see how high she could get in an attempt to gain speed from the fall. All the right things factored for her, how she positioned herself, her mental focus.
The double, the sonic rain boom.
Watching and cheering. But she did it.
Wouldn't that, like... That would...
You could break the sound barrier, but to actually do the Rainbow Part 2?
Yeah, that would
my
actually,
mind was
like,
blown.
be insane.
So the initial explosion caused a ton of broken windows.
Of
and
course,
sent
that's what I-
fires to the next county.
Yeah.
I rushed home before anyone.
That's what I was
could arrive at the
thinking. You'd
field.
do stuff like that. That's
I was
crazy.
lucky. None of my windows were broken.
How
Though
convenient.
that was her highlight of the day. Mine was just moments ago. She has now come accustomed to sleeping in her own room versus with me out on the couch.
Cool.
Now I can sleep in my own bed once more. But I do keep the door unlocked, so if she needs me, she can come get me. I had just tucked her into bed and told her good night when she said it.
Good night, Daddy. I love you.
That's insane.
Good night, my little Dashie.
My little
For
Dashie.
the first time, not only did she call me Daddy, which she has done on occasion, but she even said, I love you. I haven't moved for an hour now. I am so lost in thought.
Yeah.
The few times she has called me Daddy, I didn't think anything of it. I could picture why she called me that. Being with her so
'Cause you're
much
looking
has
after
made
her.
me accept it as part of taking care of her. But tonight, when she said those 3 words, the realization finally sank into my heart. I am
Makes
her
sense.
daddy, and quite frankly, I consider her my daughter. I think I finally
That's so
done it.
beautiful.
I have broken my hard shell that had formed when my parents died. I've let a sweet little filly into my life. I gave
Literally
her
a
home to live
filly.
in, food to eat, and now a daddy to love.
I just had like an
She has
ice
given
cream.
me hope, love, compassion, and now something I thought I'd never utter. A daughter.
It's pretty insane.
I believe Dashie is now at her full size.
Hey!
Rounding in at about 3 feet tall. She's fully
3
grown.
feet. That's
Though
a fully
she's
grown...
only 10
okay.
years old according
3
to my
feet.
math. I believe she's actually closer to 14 or
I remember that
15
moment.
in actual years.
That was from the actual show.
So we celebrated 5 missed birthdays. I got a new job, one that pays much more than my old one. Dashie
Awesome
even
sauce.
talked about getting a job, but then she remembered what I told her.
She'd be a
The look
postman.
on her face was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have a way to fix this. Due to the sheer size of the property, it involves a lot of cutting of grass. Tomorrow, I'll modify a lawnmower for her to use so that
She's
she
gonna
can have a
mow the
job.
lawn.
I'll
What a
even pay
great
her
job.
so that she can buy her own stuff if she wants.
Huh,
According to the
that's kinda
show,
cool.
she
What
was
would
a
she
wet
buy,
plant,
though?
and I don't have her mess with Mother Nature unless it's a dire emergency. So there
Yeah.
really isn't any job there for her. I don't know when, but I have the sudden feeling our time together is running out. All of this has been too good to be true.
Well, she is growing up. She's
Today
full size now,
used to
so...
be the worst time of my life.
Really?
Even more than
What
when
happened?
my parents died.
Wow.
Dashie found out the truth before I could tell her myself.
Ew.
I remember I walked in from work with some groceries, set them in the
Busted.
kitchen, and walked into the living room. That's when I saw it. My heart sank.
Ah,
I knew
she's
that
watching My Little
episode.
Pony.
How long? How long have you known about this? How long have you known about this?
I sat down, turned off the television, and told her everything.
I love that the TV says Pony instead of Sony. Okay, that was great.
Question she had
That was actually great.
After our argument, she flew upstairs into her bedroom and slammed the door shut. An hour later, I went to check on her, but no response told me she'd flown off. I can only hope that she comes back. Or at least, if she doesn't, she stays away from any other people. All I can say to her at this point is that I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
It's been 3 days since Dashie left.
3
The night of her
days.
departure, I did something I hadn't done in a very long time. I went for a walk. I wasn't sure where I was going or how long I
What's up with the
walked.
sound? The sound's
That's what I
messed up.
did. It's 3 days later, and I'm finding myself out here walking once again.
Sound's a little bit messed up. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if that was my download or if that's the actual video itself. I don't know. Yeah, some really bad issues going on with the sound. Wow. I don't know what to do. Should I pause and... I feel like I should pause here.
Good night, Daddy. I love you.
Is this part of the...
I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Alright, I'm going to have to pause in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Guys, I need to fix this issue. I'm not sure what's happening, but the sound in the background is messed up. Something to do with this video or the download. I'm going to have to watch it on YouTube or something, maybe. I'll figure it out afterwards. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. At least I had a good time to use the technical difficulties I downloaded, so thanks to that guy for sending me that. So I've rewinded back a little bit, and I'm just going to play from here. I found another one on YouTube which has Spanish subtitles, but the audio is fine. It was actually the video on YouTube that the audio was messed up on. So what I've gone and done, what I'm going to do in editing is cut out the audio from the Spanish one and stick it over replace the Spanish audio with the audio that I have with the other one, so that it doesn't have Spanish subtitles on screen, but it has great audio. The video is English, by the way. It's just subtitles. Anyway, stuff. You'll see what I mean. Anyway, let's get on with this. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, there we go. Better sound.
Daddy. I love you.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Oh. Is that Rainbow Dash? It is! And she's crying.
I heard you. And I'm sorry too.
Dashie, you have nothing to be sorry about. This is my fault. Simple as that.
Dad, do you still love me?
Of course, Dashie. I've always loved you. I still love you, no matter what. Not even a small fight such as ours could ever change that.
I hate that question.
With some time,
Do you
I'm
still
sure she'll
love
relax
me?
and settle
That's
down
such a
about her
stupid
being
question.
in the cartoon. She is a smart mare and knows she is real, not that made-up cartoon pony from the show. I can only help to push her into believing that, and hope that she'll do the same for me. There is a point in every parent's life when they have to let their child go.
And
On
that
her
is
20th
today.
birthday,
20,
I had planned a
damn.
special outing to go see a flight show. As we prepared to leave, there was a knocking at the door. Dash, go to your room. I'll be a moment.
Uh-oh. The cops are showing up They found out that you have a filly, a cartoon
When
one.
I first saw the figure standing on my porch, I wasn't sure if I was dreaming or hallucinating.
Oh, it's Celestia.
She stood there another second looking at me.
Didn't see that one coming. Come on in, Sunbat. Whoa. How did she get there, though? It's Twilight. It's all of them. I love it. And Pinky hopping. Of course.
I'm quite surprised. I had expected a little more resistance to us entering.
Why?
Yeah.
I know who you all are.
Ah, so you do know then.
That you are fictional characters from a children's TV show? Then yeah. Otherwise,
Pretty much.
Why you're all here? I have no idea.
Oh, I think you do know.
My heart
she's
fell in
serious.
my stomach.
Yeah.
I did know. And
She's
she was straight to the point
serious.
about it.
Excuse me, sir, but from what we could figure out, Rainbow Dash should be here. Is she?
Yeah, she's upstairs in her room.
Her room?
Yeah, Dashie's in her room. I wasn't sure who was knocking, and I didn't want her to be spotted.
Dashie? My, you're that friendly with her already?
I wanted to punch that poor so hard right then. If she had responded.
I wanted to punch her.
Really?
I love it.
That's not even the beginning of
I sometimes know those
and I
feels.
should be asking you ponies about what the hell you did.
You see,
I wanted to
my
punch
students-
I
that
know who
pony.
she is. Would you just cut to the chase?
I love that.
Yes, of course. She was working on a spell to help the weather team with storm development.
What, Rainbow?
They had ended up making a slightly too large storm, and when Twilight had attempted to use her magic to dispel it, it shot a lightning bolt out to meet her horn. Rainbow Dash was unfortunate enough to be within reach of the blast, and it engulfed her. It sent her
Ah.
to here. We have arrived to retrieve her.
Well, how did
Simple
you get
enough,
there?
I would imagine.
The same
Dad?
thing?
Is everything alright?
Why was she a
It
filly
was
then?
in that second that my heart stopped beating.
Why was she a filly?
Excuse me, Sugar Cube. Did I just hear Rainbow call you Dad?
Dead.
Do you care to explain?
There was only one thing I could do, and I had to do it. But I knew I wouldn't like it.
Dad?
Yeah, Dashie, I'm coming up. We need to talk.
We're gonna have the talk. We're gonna talk about the birds and the bees. Or not quite, but
Dashie! Hey, get away from me!
You don't recognize me, do you?
No, or any of you!
Dashie, take a seat, please, so I can talk to them.
so she doesn't remember them at all.
How long ago was she sent over here?
About 15 days ago.
15 days.
Well, it's been a lot more time than that here.
How long?
15 years.
Damn!
That don't explain why she don't know us.
Well, that's the thing. When I found her, she was just a filly.
Come again?
From my math, I think she was no older than 4 or 5 years old.
You mean to tell us that you've been taking care of Rainbow Dash for 15 years?
Mm-hmm.
Since she was a small filly?
She is... I know it's not true.
I think I understand the reason behind why Rainbow Dash had called you Dad.
So, what's supposed to happen now?
Well, it's quite simple. Twilight, do you still remember that memory spell from the Discord incident?
I knew what was going on, what Celestia had in mind. She wanted Twilight to either erase Dash's memories or start from anew. No, please wait. Just give me a moment with her, please. It's all I ask since this is the last time we'll see each other. Dashie, my little Dashie, I love you with all my heart. You have done wonders to open me up from the man I once was. You have brought me so much joy in my life. I can't possibly ever thank you for it all. These 15 years we have had together, talking, playing, flying, all those have been so special to me. I just wanted you to know that I will forever love you. If there is ever a problem that happens and you need me, don't hesitate to find a way to get me, okay?
Do I have to go, Daddy?
It's your actual home, Dashie. You don't belong here.
But I belong here, with you.
You have no friends or other ponies to relate to. I was only taking care of you until this time would come. But I never thought it would be this painful.
I love you, Daddy.
And I love you too, my little Dashie. I knew what was coming, and it hurt so much, but I knew it was
Sorry, I'm
right.
not talking much. I was just sort of like
It was
focusing
what
on
had
it.
to happen for her, for her friends, and in a twisted way for me.
Wait. Before I go, I want to get something.
Oh, she's writing something cool.
I knew she had realized this is how it must end. The box, from my guessing, was probably her most cherished items. Though it hurt me to think about it, I hoped she had a picture of us in there.
I'm so sorry, Rainbow Dash. I honestly wish there was another way to do this.
Just how could I blame anybody for sending Rainbow Dash here? I wish to thank you, Twilight, and the rest of you. Thank you for what you did, though not intentional.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, darling, for caring for our Rainbow Dash. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you ready now, Rainbow?
Hey, where's Pinky's thank you? No! Stop showing that picture! It's too adorable. Well, this looks like it's almost over. It is really sad, like the ending, but I didn't cry or anything, so I guess I'm a heartless bastard. Wow! But it was sad. It was very, very sad. You can't make me cry easy. It doesn't really work too well. I don't know why. I've lost all my emotion. I'm nothing more than an empty shell. And now she's gone. What does this shirt even say? Skigappa? Skigappa. I'm done. I don't know what I mean. What does that mean? Skigappa. Skigappa. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. And here's the note.
Dad, for 15 years you took care of me. For 15 years you loved me, played with me, and made sure I enjoyed my life in a world not meant to house me. I'm not a mare of many words, but even though I told you this in person, I felt you needed a written version of it so you will know it was all real. I love you, Daddy. You helped shape me into the mare I am now. I'm not sure what's going to happen, if I will remember any of this or not, but I want you to know that you did a darn good job of raising me, even if I was a bit stubborn at times and short with you during others. With Celestia's permission, I hope to allow you to keep our photos, our memories, with you so that you will never forget. Again, I love you, and thank you. Your little daughter always. Your little Dashie forever. Rainbow Dash.
I want to cry so bad, but I can't. I do actually want to cry, but I can't. I can't force myself to. It's such a sad ending. I feel like I need to cry, or else now I've just let everyone down. Everyone was expecting me to crumble into tears, but it didn't work because I'm a heartless bastard. Well, that was awesome. It was very, very, very well done. Amazing photography, whatever you want to call it, filmography, directography. I don't know. Amazing camera angles, amazing everything. Very good, very well done. The writing was good. There'll probably be a few people in the comments saying, it was terrible writing. Because they were like that with Double Rainboom. You guys were like, oh, Double Rainbow, it's not that great. But it's in my opinion, I thought Double Rainboom was great, and this was great as well. It was brilliant. But yeah, no, this whole thing was just a brilliant work of art. Obviously, the real world stuff and the flash animation worked really well, surprisingly. It must have been really hard to do that. Yeah, no, that was really good. Quite a touching story, very sad, as I say, you know, incredibly sad. Probably bring most people to tears, but not me. Not me. Why? Thanks for watching. Stuff. Is that the end? Is it over? It's over. Oh. But no, that was really good. Amazing job, Storm XF3. That was really well done. And I very much enjoyed that. It was one of the best things I've seen. I still think Double Rainboom is better, but I suppose you can't really compare the two because it's totally different. One's all entirely flash animation, and the other one's real life, and just is totally differently directed. Like it's more narrated all the way through. There's barely any moments where it's sort of in the moment. It was only like that bit with when the main six and Celestia showed up. It was sort of what do you call it? Like an actual, I don't know. It's like the whole thing was narration. It was like the guy's voice talking over the whole thing, telling a story. And then when that bit showed up and he was talking to them directly, that was kind of, you know, it's different. It took a different approach. But no, it was good. I really liked it. Very enjoyable. I'll probably watch it again at some point without actually commentating on it, just being silent the whole time. Maybe it'll work better. Maybe I might actually get some tears in my eyes next time I watch it. Possibly, it's possible. It's, you know, my talking. It sort of maybe interrupts what's going on. I don't know. I don't really know how it works. Anyways, but thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed, like the video up, and or not, you know, whatever you want to do. And I'll see you in the next reaction. Bye.
Ho, ho, ho.
If you enjoyed this video, and only if you did, then please give that subscribe button a jolly old bro hug. Also, take this free transmorphic muffin, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Merry Christmas!